Ooh, I think we are here. Let me check.
Too bad it won't link like your
There it
phone. I don't know.
Well, we'll learn. We'll learn. Okay, so hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Christy, can you see the chat? Are you on your phone? Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can see it on my phone.
Awesome. All right, so we have Creative Coffee, Kid Switch, Tarot Under the Stairs, Bosity, Kelly, Christy, of course, Liv. Hello, everybody. Okay, so this is bear with us because this is kind of I've done this once or twice, but I forgot how it worked for the most part. So me and Christy have spent the last hour getting this to work and making sure that we're good. So can you hear both of us? Say hello, Christy. Can everybody hear us all right? Are you seeing Christy and myself? Can you hear everything?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, a lot of it is just sitting here waiting for the replies because there's that delay.
Yeah, perfect. Liv said. Thank you, Liv.
Awesome. Okay, so I mean, first, thank you everybody for being involved, whether you purchased a ticket or not. You helped with suggestions. You've been here for this small little journey, and it's been loads of fun. And then thank you, big thank you to Christy. When I asked for her help in this, I never thought that she would step up and really take it as seriously and had as much fun with it as she's done. And she has been a huge help because I've been training all week and super tired. So she has done more than she has even said, and she's just staying very humble about it.
Never.
And I'm embarrassing.
Stop that.
Stop it. Okay. So, Pagan Otherworlds, yay, is what we are giving away. Me and Christy both have Pagan Otherworlds, so what we thought we would do and would be fun would be simply go through the major arcana and just talk about it. It would take way too long to go through all of them. But the major is beautiful and worth talking about. What do you think, Christy?
I think it's wonderful.
Yay!
Get my shit together.
I know, I'm a huge procrastinator. I am just now, while we're talking, taking out my majors.
Well, I did it last night because I know that's how I am too. So
Okay. See, I told you guys, she has been more well prepared for everything than myself.
Well, I won't say that. I'm gonna try to look at the comments too, so bear with me.
One of my favorite decks, Tarot Under the Stairs. Same.
And it's one of your favorite decks, Tarot Under the Stairs. I love that. Tarot Under the Stairs. It's like People Under the Stairs. One of the horror movies I watched. I love it.
Right? Harry Potter Under the Stairs.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so do we want to do the drawing first, or would we rather go through the majors first? Do you want to talk about the deck first, guys, or would you rather do the drawing first? What do you think, Christy?
Oh gosh, and then you put it on me. Molly does count. Well, I don't know. Like for me, as a kid, and even me now, I like to get to the juicy parts. But then, then it's like, okay, now,
I agree. Everybody's probably just going to be on edge waiting for the drawing, so nobody will really be paying attention.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have everybody's names. I even had a last-minute one last night drop in. So I've got them all folded in here. And shake them. Oh, you want talk? Oh, they're saying talk first. Ooh, talk and build the pressure. Oh, I love these people.
Oh, but then Liv likes immediate gratification.
Uh-oh. I know. See, that's kind of where I go, but then it's like, okay. You know.
Just, okay. Why don't we do this? What do you think of this? Do you have your majors?
I do.
Well then, why don't you just, no, I'll do it really quick. We'll put
Okay.
less on you. Okay, so let's say if I draw a sword or a pentacle, then we will go through the majors first. If I draw a cup or a wand, then we will do the drawing first.
Nice. I like it. I do.
Well, why not? Okay, so
sales. Work it, Jane. Work it.
And it is a pentacle. So we will be going through the majors first. We're going to be building the tension.
Thank you, Alexandra. Or is it Alexandra? I hate mispronouncing people's names so much. Yeah, I got this on an Etsy shop and I love it. It's hand-carved wood. And believe it or not, it was not that pricey. I was like, okay. So.
It is really beautiful. I've been looking. I had a pentagram ring for such a long time and I lost it, and I cannot for the life of me in any store I go into find another one that works.
Yeah, I got mine from an Etsy store. It's sterling silver. And it took forever and a day to get here. So when I finally got it, now I wear it all the time, except when I do this in my hair, it rips my hair out. So I have my hair.
Well, there you go, guys. Order from them. It takes forever for those that like to build the tension. Hello.
I etched mine in kind of an antique. It was one of those ink pads. I like the ink pads. I think they're they're easier to control anyway. But I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and they always have a different look too. I don't think I etched mine. I think they've just worn. I did the first time I had them, and I didn't like it at all. And that's one of the reasons that I trimmed my copy, is because I really hated the edging that I did, and I didn't do it again. I didn't want to take a risk again. So
right.
Yeah,
you do it feels
yeah.
And I love
sometimes you don't know until the whole deck is done whether you actually like it or not, and that kind of sucks. But
exactly, it's true.
'Tis true. Thank you, Alexandra. This is so much fun. This is really fun for Christy. Good time. Okay, so do we want to start going through the majors?
Sure.
Okay. All right. We don't really know what we're doing, guys. We're just kind of going with it. So we have our Fool. Okay, let's just get it out of the way. One of the things that I really love about this deck is the card stock. I am trying to become less materialistic, but the card stock on this is just, it is everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Like this linen, not plastic. It's so hard to explain, but it just feels amazing.
Right.
They feel substantial.
Right.
And the backs are, somebody already mentioned it, the backs are phenomenal. And while there's a border on the front, there's no border on the back, which I love that there is no border on the back of the cards. And then Christy, say something. You have to say something so they can see you.
I don't want to say no. No, I love the card because I riffle shuffle, and I like things to look, broken in, and like it has a story, like it's been there, done that. It's got something to say because it's experienced. Like me, old and tattered.
You're neither of those things. But yeah, it riffle shuffles amazingly. Even after I trimmed it, because one of the it still riffle shuffles amazing. And I too like for my decks to feel just like a book. When I turn like the book pages and I crease them, people are like gasping, like, "Oh, what are you doing to your book?"
Like when you crack the spine and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite."
It shows that it is well loved, well used. So same with my decks. The more used, the better.
Molly, stop. That's you, girl.
Aww.
And it does. The Weaver of Darkness and Light also mentioned that it riffle shuffles.
I didn't see you yet. So there are people, Allie, as well, that we've missed coming in. Hello, everybody.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm missing everybody. I get so sidetracked.
I know. It's hard for us to miss things, or it's easy for us to miss things in chat because we're so focused that we forget to look. So I guess now is a good time to say that if you have a specific question or comment for Christy or myself, at one of us, you can at Christy, you can at me, and then put it all in capitals so that we are sure to see it.
Zach Insane. Zach's in the house.
What up, Zach? Well, if you have to make up for anything, Zach, then I'm glad it was the Noble. It's worthy.
Liv, buddy. Yell out some names here, y'all. Weaver of Darkness and Light.
Hi and bye. Hi, Darcy.
Marge, Carmen. So when I did get the entries through PayPal, I didn't, of course, get the channel names, like people's YouTube channel names and that. So when I draw the name, if you don't want I don't know, like if you, like some people are private. I don't know that. I don't know her. It's not private, but should I just say like the first name?
I think that sounds all right. Is just saying a first name.
Yeah, I don't think I had like two Bobs or anything like that. So I don't think I had a Bob.
Yeah, there was probably no
much.
Bobs entering the raffle. Okay, you can say my name, my real name, my real name. It's Bonnie. So if Bonnie wins, Bonnie. There are also at least a couple people I know of that are going to pass if they get drawn. They don't want it. So if that happens, and I'll remind everybody again before the drawing, if that happens, we won't have a winner today. We will have to do like a comment section for anybody that wants to be included, because if somebody gets drawn, they are passing it on to anybody at all that wants to enter. So we'll discuss that more if somebody who does pass is drawn. Yeah.
Good.
Sound
cool.
fair?
Sound cool.
Okay, so Major Arcana, let's do it.
All right.
The Beautiful Fool. And if you want to see the difference really quick, that is my trimmed one. And Christy.
Don't mind my chewed up Minnesota fingers. Sorry. Self-care. I don't know her either.
Same. Oh, okay. Need to be worked on. My cat wants it. So, yeah, there it is, guys. So mine still has a little white border on it. Hers has the regular border. So Molly says, can we do a redraw? We'll talk about that if it happens.
Yeah. Hopefully the person that we draw is here so they can tell us.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so the first thing I see when I look at this fool is the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that nobody else has ever said, yeah, that's what I saw too. But like from the first moment I saw this, and then while Toto goes with Dorothy, that reminds me of Toto. But I think
Yeah,
that's
Hmm.
yeah, I think it's a
Like,
pretty fair assessment of the fool as the Scarecrow.
yeah.
Oh, if you had to pick a card in this deck to represent you as you are today, just today, which would it be?
Just today. Well, my year card really speaks to me daily. I'm not gonna lie. So my year card is justice, and I'm all about it. I'm all about justice, finding the truth, and the truth will reveal itself. To stay true to yourself. I love the justice card. I love it.
Agreed,
So
100%.
and that's what I stand for. I've always said if you have to lie, then you're hiding something, doing something wrong. So if you always tell the truth and you always seek the truth, you don't have to remember shit. Because as you get older, that memory thing gets a little tougher. Maybe that's why old people start getting thinner filters when they get old. Because they're like, fuck it, I can't remember anything anyway. I'm just giving it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I finally get it.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. I love the justice card and agree. I have no filter. I really never have, but it does seem to be getting worse as I get older. Fine with me.
I mean, the people, like here she is, she's still soft and tender and on her merry way, I mean, enjoy the travels while you're seeking the truth, that type of thing. I mean, her suit looks a little itchy, but I mean, she's beautiful. I mean, you do you, girl. Maybe you have to be a little uncomfortable sometimes to find the truth. I don't know.
Ooh, look at Christy getting deep on us. I love it. And yeah, it does look pretty itchy. So
Yeah.
justice can be very, very uncomfortable for some. It can be very uncomfortable, unwanted. Yeah, and I love the sword. To me,
Right. So she's got her sword raised, kind of like she's ready for some shit, like bring it on. Like I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to find that balance. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. And she's kind of walking a little nonchalant with her head down, kind of like when you're, I don't know. Some people read body language like when your head is down, you're insecure or unknowing. I don't find that. I think if your head is down, you probably already have that confidence where you don't have to hold your head up high so other people know that you're confident. Like she's got it. She's looking to the scales like, what do you think? Do we slice the bitch? No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
I love it because when you really look at the cards, you see so much. You've said so much that I've just glanced over, just like little things that she is actually walking. She's walking. She's not standing still.
I know, and she's not running at all. I mean,
Right.
she's kind of like, I got bare feet. Bring it on. Bring on the natural feel, the raw truth. I don't know.
Connected.
I think her and Venussaurs would probably totally get along. They'd hang out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there it is. If you guys want to see it again, you could really spend hours just looking at the major and diving into them. It also reminds me of the as above, so below that we see like in The Magician. She's got the sword, up to the gods, the goddesses, and her scales more towards the earth and more paying attention to drawing that from above, and knowing,
Agree. I like it.
Yeah.
Staying grounded, but drawing more strength from above, from the higher up. Whatever you believe.
Yeah, and if I had to choose a card that signified me just today, ugh.
Tina, thank you.
Well, if we're talking, I overthink. If we're talking, we're not going to do the whole tarot because if I started thinking anywhere in the whole tarot, it would take me ages. If I had to choose one major that I am feeling today, I can't do it. I'm just going to be honest. I can't do it. There are so many different things going on already today, and they've been great things and anxious things and a little bit of everything. So I can't pick. I just can't.
I think Shane and I do need to do more lives together. This is fun.
Yes, agreed. And Tina, yes, Christine's laugh is very contagious. I love it.
Well, at least it's not annoying. Just, people always know where I'm at when I'm at work and in a clinic. They always know what room I'm in. I don't know why or how, but they
I love it. I wish I could laugh like that. I have this little nerdy, fucked up laugh. I do, you know what? And I was talking to somebody recently about it, since but I was talking to somebody recently about how I would say 85% of the time when I laugh, I am forcing myself to do it. Not as forced as in like I must laugh. Right?
Not like that.
It's like it's second nature. And if I step back and think about, did I really want to laugh? Like I didn't need to laugh. I thought that was funny and I was amused by it, but I didn't need to laugh out loud. See, this is me overthinking, but this is the stuff I think about all the time. And because I was thinking about my laugh the other day and I was like, well, of course it sounds weird. It's not super authentic.
Right. You know what? And I think that's one of the things I respect about kids or like the old crotchety old people I help every day is if they don't find something funny, they just don't laugh, and I respect that. Like that almost makes me laugh more. Like if something's funny and they're not laughing, I'm like, I have to laugh at them not laughing. But you always love fake laughter. You're like, like don't. Yeah, I think.
Sometimes I'll do just that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let it be natural.
I cannot do fake. Yeah, laughing, politeness kind of idea. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, when people don't laugh, I find it funny too. 'Cause that's probably why I really like very dry humor.
Right. Same. Right. I was brought up that way. My grandpa always said, everybody, kids always fear him and they just don't get him. And I just laughed at him all the time. Like I got it, like when that dry sense of humor, that's almost my favorite because it's not over the top and it's more natural. So then when that dry sense of humor person laughs, you're like, yes, I got him, because they can hold it in more, I guess.
So fair.
You cackle like a hag. The weaver of darkness and light. I love it. Sometimes, you know what though? Other people laughing makes me laugh because it's one of those contagious things. I don't know. I love it. I love to hear people laugh.
Yeah, at the new country club where I work, this bartender, her name is Carrie, has this just loud, not cackling, but just really deep, loud laugh. I can be on the other end of the country club, and this place is humongous, and still hear her laughing. And every time, I can't stop but smile. I smile every time because it's just one of those very contagious laughs.
That's good,
Okay, so we've gone through 2 cards now. Do we want to go through all of them, or do we want to talk about certain ones? I don't know.
Tina. I don't know. Yeah. So you guys, are there certain cards that you want to see from the deck? Like maybe we just pull a card that you want to see. What's your favorite card? Do you want to see what that looks like? Or,
I mean, yeah, that's a great idea. Does anybody have any specific cards, either in the major or if there's a specific card you want to see in the minor, I can pull that out too. Do you have any favorites or one that you're dying to see?
The words. Okay. And this one is for Liv.
That's the 6, darling.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
With that too.
Just the majors. Oh, dang it. Hold up. I got the 5. I'll get there.
I got
it. You got it. Okay. Take it, Shane.
Yeah, here we go. If you want to find the death card, oh my God, we're going to be going through it all day. Look at these.
Oh no, girl, I got the death card. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, 4 swords. So the pips in this deck are illustrated, obviously, as they all are. And they're illustrated, but it's not like a Rider-Waite where you get an actual like action and people and stuff like that. In the minors, you don't see that here. You get just enough to remind you. It's very Rider-Waite, and you get just enough in it to remind you of what it is in the Rider-Waite. So here, the sword laying down, taking that rest, just like we see the man laying down in the coffin in the Rider-Waite 4 of Swords.
And I know some people have had a hard time with the strength card not being a lion. To me, I mean, it's like saying, well, you should only have one fear. Everybody's fear should be the same. No, it's not. I live in the land of 10,000 lakes, and I'm afraid of water. Boom. So this big old black bear or a lion, pretty sure I'm going to be a meal for either. So there's your strength card, Tina, and Bosetti. And I think it's beautiful. The big old bear.
Yeah, I like that one too. She looks more intense with it, and I really hate to see strength cards where they look like they're being very aggressive toward the lion or whatever animal it is. Sometimes that works.
Like they're trying to true spirit or something.
Yeah.
Star in the moon. Okay.
What else do we have? Death card. It's a little bit scary, this death card. Oh, and Christy's got a couple too, but here's the death card really quick.
Yeah, the devil. Yeah.
Oh no, this is the devil. God, why am I thinking
the devil be wearing a shit suit, y'all? He looks like he's roasting.
Yeah, roasting.
Like he made a suit with everybody's buttholes. I don't know what's going on. That suit's kind of...
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Show yours, Christy. I want to see the moon.
So this is the star. And the moon. I don't know. Is it too much glare, you guys? I'm looking at a little teeny thumbnail.
No, you're fine. If they're seeing what I'm seeing, it's not that much glare at all.
Okay. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I really love the moon in this deck. I don't normally like faces on the moon and the sun, and I'm not a huge fan of the sun in this deck or any deck for the most part. But the moon in this, even with its face, I really like. I really like the 2 wolves. It always puts me in mind of I don't say it well at all. I'm not good at telling stories, but the 2 wolves inside of our brains, and the one that's going to win is the one you feed the most. But that's what the moon reminds me of.
That's the lovers. Somebody, Kitschwitch, mentioned something about the lovers that the woman seems a bit like she's not totally into the man, or maybe he has bad breath. It could be, right? Like, dude, just tic-tac it. Tic-tac the bish. Oral hygiene, people.
Yeah, I've always felt the same way too. Like she was kind of grossed out by him or something, but she does have his arms around him. I think she's more, they meant to be like more like almost bashful.
Yeah, the sun is almost always crap. Let me look at the sun.
I mean, it's not awful, but as always, not my favorite.
Yeah, freaking naked baby. First of all, okay, so I used to have horses. My crotch is not going on a horse bareback, okay? Because that'll eat you up alive. Like you need a saddle or blanket, something. This baby would be no. That's child abuse.
God. Back in time, they did not have saddles.
But they used blankets.
Mm.
By Native Americans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Like
babies on horses.
Well, first of all, baby is not going to be like that anyway. It would be grabbing onto the hair, falling off, or yeah.
Carrying a little flag.
So Tara Under the Stairs made a good point about the lovers. If you see the lovers as the conscious and unconscious parts of us, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I kind of like that. And I guess we can discuss really quick how we feel, because a lot of people I know when it came out had a lot to say about it. I've seen it in a lot of videos, but for being a pagan titled deck, pagan otherworlds, we see Adam and Eve. We see the Christian version of Judgment here with the angel and the reckoning. I mean, and then this isn't bad, but I mean, angels, you know. There you go. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the lesser missteps, but an angel in a pagan deck, which that can make sense, but overall, they'll have a very religious influence, which really, why did you have to do it?
It's true. Yeah, I don't know. Were they just trying to be neutral and please, you know, more than one crowd? I don't know, but
yeah. But they're also what have become the more standardized versions of the cards. So maybe they just wanted to keep with it. Well, even the Rider-Waite doesn't depict Adam and Eve. So I don't know why they did that. The Lovers really, it's not a bad card, and it's certainly not a make or break it. Like, I can definitely handle it. Like, big deal. I still get the moral story behind Adam and Eve. But
I would have given her bangs, but that's me.
Giving her bangs?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has an awfully forehead.
I'm sorry. But I've heard other people say that too. It's like, but her forehead though. What's with her forehead?
I can't once say that.
I have a long horse face, so whatever. Like, I'll make fun of myself before other people can. That's why I have bangs.
Christy, so what is your favorite card in the whole deck?
In the whole deck, I gravitate towards the Queen of Swords.
No way.
Shut up, Shay.
Yeah.
Look at her and everything. Like, they did her really good, I feel. Now I got to change mine.
Yeah, this is my favorite card in this deck. This is probably, if I had to name one card as a favorite in any tarot deck ever that I've seen, it would be this card right here. I just love it so much.
I do too, a lot. Wow. Like, where'd you go, Queen? Where'd my stabby queen go? There she is. Got her. There she is. I mean, she just looks so eloquent, and it looks like she's, you know, like there's a fog kind of around like the base of where she's sitting. And the butterflies, is she giving the butterfly a scoot, or is she welcoming it through her palm?
Yeah.
She's not.
To me, a big part of the Queen of Swords, a big part has always been, she just depicts the most intellectual, pragmatic, sharp-edged side of the woman. And so in doing that, she often has to sacrifice beauty or the beauty in life. She has to sacrifice parts of herself in order to become the Queen of Swords. And that's what this is doing, is gently letting the butterfly go so that she can become what she needs to
And
be.
yeah, and another take too, like with butterfly, is how they're so flighty and kind of like the fool. Maybe she's like, fool, be on your way. You know, like she's letting that fool go because she wants to stay steadfast and strong. And I mean, there's a time and place to think like the fool, and then there's a time and place like this bitch you don't go to if you want things sugar coated. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
that's why I love her so much.
Yeah, I love it. And she's staring straight ahead.
Yep.
Sword upright. She's just very poised, very focused and determined. She has no time for flighty things.
No. Like, I love you, but be on your way. Scoot, scoot. I got this you. Yeah, so right. Kitchwich said too to her that it's like she's releasing the butterfly too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We pick ourselves apart, don't we?
Sorry, plugging my phone in. I am good now. Yes, so are there any other cards that you're absolutely dying to see?
Molly, I like your take on that too. Maybe she's releasing the butterfly from like maybe the Queen of Swords is kind of that cocoon, That would be a good take too. She's what's allowing the butterfly to become itself. Like, all right, I've done my job. Now it's time for you to be free and see what you got.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that as well.
That's why I love talking about all the cards too, because it's like what you don't get from one card, maybe somebody else sees something different. I love getting other people's take on the cards.
I do too. You always get something different from everybody. Everybody sees it in their own light, and it's great to talk about it and get new perspectives.
Yes. Metamorphosis of thoughts. The Weaver of Darkness and Light. Girl, you smart. I do kind of like this in this one too. I like her attire. I know it's not all about the fashion, but the way that they hold themselves in this card too, they're just very confident, very comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Everybody just looks kind of regal in their own right.
Right.
It's beautiful.
And I love how the moons are hanging from her hands.
I love the High Priestess. It's one of my top 3 favorite cards in the tarot is the High Priestess, and I definitely love this one.
Me too.
Creative Coffee. What kind of readings do we like using this deck for? Christy, are there any specific readings you like using this deck for?
This one to me, I mean, I know some people kind of consider it maybe a little darker deck. I don't really. I think it's got a little softer. I always expect that all of mine, if I don't feel like a deck is going to be honest and they're just going to be all hee, I don't want that. I like this one for its clean-cut honesty. The colors are very soothing. So it's kind of that calm conversation you have with like maybe, not to sound weird, but like, your grandma where they know you inside and out and still love you unconditionally. And when you ask for advice, they're taking you into consideration, not what they think you should do. So I guess, I don't know. I like the deck for that. It's just a soft, welcoming, comforting deck. Truthful. Yeah, if I want to smack in the ear, then I've got other I've got other decks that'll be borderline dicks, but I like that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't use this personally for any kind of shadow work. Maybe, but it wouldn't be my go-to.
Molly just said the devil looks like he's wearing a suit of hot dogs.
Gross.
Beans and weenies everywhere.
Who said he's wearing hot dogs? I haven't looked at it in that light.
I see like people's faces and skulls. I think he's a accumulation of all the naughty people he's kind of bringing with him, that he's roped into under his clasp, Those poor sucks. Dang it.
They do kind of look like hot dogs. I guess I can see that. Now I see worms too. Yuck.
I still see buttholes. Just kidding.
Still buttholes.
It's just his suit doesn't look like one you want to hug. Like, oh, that's so soft. And nope, it's not as gross. Like your hand might be soft in there. Ugh. Like a porta potty. Mm.
Yeah, gross. Gross. It's a gross devil. His face is gross.
He nasty.
And something that I didn't realize for a long time in the devil is that he's carrying it looks like lighted twigs.
He's carrying
twigs that are on fire because he just burned that building at ground. I didn't see that for a long time.
Oh, that's a good one right there. Look at that. His feet are gnarly.
Yeah, they're gross. Everything about him is gnarly. Hello, Lady D. Okay, so are we ready? Do we want to do the drawing? Do you want to just do it?
Yeah, Sapphire Hands, do you have a second? We'll do the drawing now.
Oh, is she
Otherwise,
leaving?
oh, I totally get it. Like I've missed lives too. You know, I think the devil makes his own clothes. I think you're right. I think you're right. Creative copy.
Looks like it.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He just kind of puts it all together. All right, Shane.
Christy is shaking her magical box.
Well, that sounded kind of goofy. Oh God.
Oh Lord, Christy is gonna get me in so much trouble on my piano.
Okay. All right, let's see who we have. Aaron James.
Aaron J. Oh, we said a last name.
Oopsie, sorry, Aaron.
Okay.
Yes, Molly.
Aaron James. Aaron James, if you're in the room, you don't have to identify yourself if you don't like to. You can message me or Christy personally on Facebook. If you do want to tell us who you are, then we'll know. But congratulations, Aaron.
And to everybody that donated, like honestly, you're wonderful. So just to clarify too, there's no financial gain at all. This is strictly out of fun. The extra monies, so the deck, you know, I bought already. It's right here. And it was $58 period. That included shipping. So the extra money that doesn't get used with shipping it to Aaron will go into the pot so that we can continue to maybe get better decks, or I could make it more personal and add little trinkety things in with the deck. Or what do you think? What do you think, Shane? What do you want me to do?
Our original plan was to use it for the next draw, but it's part of this draw. It's not, because those same people aren't going to be put into the next draw. So I think it's to use it. If we went over, guys, you know, if we don't use it all in shipping, there's going to be like, what, Christy, $10 or $15 left over?
Right.
Yeah.
Probably about 10 or 15, I would say.
Yeah. I think that it's a great idea to use it for little trinky dinks. You know, put a crystal, put a candle in there. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll make it fun. We'll make it extra.
Okay.
Another raffle. Yeah. I totally want to.
I don't think Aaron is here.
Okay.
So Aaron, message Christy or I on Facebook. You can do that. Christy is open about it. Christy Moore, Shane Hampton. If you can't for some reason find us there, you can email me at readthewonder@gmail.com. That always comes straight up on my phone. So as soon as you see this, Aaron,
it did flash my address, didn't I? I told you I overshare everything.
yeah, it's quite all right because it doesn't give anything away. If that person doesn't want to say who they are online, they don't have to, and then it doesn't change anything. So Christy even left it all packaged up for you. You're gonna get to open it right out of the box. Nobody has touched it or seen it. If that matters to you, since Christy's so it's gonna be like receiving it brand new.
Molly, again. I know, right?
Oh, and people are saying, Christy, be careful about showing your address.
Yes, I know.
Well,
come on over. I have.
Come on over. That's how I am too. Like, okay, here's my address.
Right.
Nobody really wants to come over, and those that do are more than welcome.
Oh, Creative Coffee, you're so sweet. Do a tarot story time sometime.
Ooh, we could do a joint like Lenormand's
road trip to Minnesota. Yeah, we could do that, Shane.
Yeah,
it'd be fun. People
yeah,
could
it
add
would
the
be.
story.
I can pull a card and start the story. Then you'll pull a card and continue the story. We'll go back and forth until we get through all 36 cards.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
It'll be such an insane story.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So there's a great idea. Road trip to Minnesota. All meeting at Christy's house. Christy is only like 10 hours away from me.
Right, Shane? So be here by midnight.
Yeah. I'll step on it right now.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, congratulations, Aaron. Yeah, so just contact Shane or myself and see where you want it shipped to, and we will get it to you. Molly says road.
I have an idea of who it is, so I'll message them. I think I might know who it is. So.
Okay.
Yay! Oh my God! So are we gonna do this again? What do you guys think? They're just all for the road trip right now. We're all
Bring
It would be a fun road trip too. I would go through, if you guys know anything about Michigan, I would go, or the US, I would go up through the UP and take the longer drive because it's just beautiful up there. Yeah.
It is. To me, the more north you go, wouldn't it be nice to walk in the woods together?
Oh my God. I love being in nature. There's nothing better to me. So yeah, so walking the woods with you, Christy, would be lovely.
Barefoot.
Okay, so we got a ton of yeses for doing it again.
Yes.
So we'll do it again.
Sounds good. So maybe on your Facebook page or under the comments of this video, maybe give some more suggestions and I'll just add to the list.
Yeah.
Should we draw? No, you go first.
What do we think about an Il Manigello deck? Maybe. Nobody mentioned Il Manigello at all, so maybe it's not. I love Il Manigello decks because they're just fantastic in every regard, in my opinion. But I haven't seen them mentioned.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that versed in them, which would be awesome to get more acquainted with.
They're less. Most of them, I think, are even less than Pagan Otherworlds. They're usually between $45 and $50.
Okay.
We'll see, but that could be an option. Is an Il Manigello.
Yeah, see, we got Il Manigello. Is it Manigello? Like, I don't know. How do you say it?
Manigello.
Men in Jello.
Not man and jello. Man and jello.
I will have to Google that later. No, I won't.
Yeah, everybody seems to like the element of Jello, so that will definitely we'll have to consider that. And
All right.
what Christy and I ended up doing, really, we weren't sure how we were going to do it. We went with the flow. We didn't put all decks in that everybody and then draw one out of the 50 suggestions we had gotten. We looked at just we're trying to give away decks. I think that one are independent and two that have the widest. How do I want to say that? They're going to be loved by most people. We're not. I don't think we're going to do super.
Like
I'm not very.
genre. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
But not very nichey decks. Not super nichey.
Right. Not trendy. Right.
Yeah. I mean, Pagan Otherworld
fun.
is like, but for a great reason.
Right. Right. True.
Molly, I think that's how I say it too.
Creative copy. Looking forward to the Read the Wonder.
Not right now. Not right now.
Although that would be kind of fun. Because you know what? How many people can you have on one of these chats at a time?
I was thinking about that the other day too. I know there is some kind of platform that allows many different cameras, but I don't know if you can do that live on YouTube. That would be a blast, but probably very confusing as well. I don't know.
Because I think was it Avalon and Laura? I think they were interviewing a couple of somebody help me out here. I know you were there. We're like interviewing some writers of books, like Rachel Pollack and I can't remember, but there were a few of them on the panel, and then they would take turns talking. Which at first I thought, ooh, this is kind of a cluster, right? Like because the camera focuses on who's talking, right? So then it's like, how's that going to go down? But it worked.
Yeah, I mean, like you see that on the news a lot and shit like that, and we never think twice about it. So I think that it's normal.
Yes, Spread the Witches had about 6 people on. That's what I thought I remembered too.
Ooh, so we'll have to look into that and get other people involved in the chat.
Yes. I mean, we could always like take a tally of who would be up for it, I suppose, right?
Yes. Does anybody in this room, would any of you be interested in doing lives at some point with me and Christy on, I don't know, on anything we want to talk about?
I'll come over here and be in front, I'll save a seat for you. Oh, she has foregoing during gaming. Yep, I can see that. Yeah, there's a way. I know there's a way.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Tarot news with Shane and Christy. This just in.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. We can go live every Sunday and just talk about any significant tarot news of the week.
Right. Da 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 da.
Oh. Christy would be lovely at it.
I wouldn't say that.
Ellie just
too shy.
It's Google Hangouts. So I can probably send the invite to as many people or up to however many people I want to, and they can all come. That's interesting.
That would be awesome. Oh, Deb, you should. Not that you should. That's kind of, but you know what? It's fun. It really is. I think for me, I'm one of those people, like, if I make plans or do anything like in too far advance, then I'm like, oh, I almost dread it and I don't want to overuse the word anxiety, but it's kind of like, oh, you get nervous or I don't know. And I'm not like a shy person at all, but I don't know. I just get worked up too much beforehand if it's spontaneous or like once we got started, I was fine. But it was the whole, oh my God.
It's the build up.
I don't even know. What are we? Yeah, it is the build up. Yeah.
Yeah, I just try to relax now and just take it easy as opposed to getting all worked up. Like,
right.
it's just, you know.
It is what it is. We are who we are, you know?
Tarot party.
Tarot party, yes!
Everybody is too shy. They're all saying too shy, too shy, too. I get it. Yeah.
I do too. And I would never push someone at all.
Too reclusive. Another good word. I just don't want to. I just don't want to do it.
Well, we
Totally
have a lot
it.
of people that watch it, and I think that's awesome.
Yes. All right, so I think we're going to wrap this up. I'm gonna go hang out with it is turning out to be a beautiful sunny day here. Is it over there too, Christy?
You know, I haven't really opened my blinds. Is that weird? I think it is. During the weekend, I'm like, I don't want to see. But no, I think it is nice. It was supposed to like snow yesterday, so it got really cold. Right. But it was more south of us, I think, because we didn't get snow.
Yeah. Same here. We were supposed to get snow and didn't, and I thought it was going to be super cold today, and it's not cold at all. So
no, I think it's fine. Yeah. We can point the camera towards your hands, exactly. Except my hands right now are pretty rough.
Probably mine as well.
So like I work for those of you that don't know, I work in an eye clinic and we have to wipe down the equipment, you know, as the patient is sitting down, I'm like talking to them and wiping down all the equipment with alcohol pads, and they eat my thumbs and my fingers. We wash our hands they're a mess. They're a mess.
Oh, yeah. Do you use lotion? Use more lotion.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't stand. No.
Yeah, I've worked in fast food where you had to constantly wash your hands, and especially in the winter. Oh, that gets so rough with all the cracking and stuff.
Yep. I know it.
Liv says they got a dump of snow. Liv, where are you at?
Oh, come see me, Dad, Minnesota.
We can point the camera toward our altars then. Yes, guys, just, you know, we just have to hear your voice, but that's nerve-wracking for a lot of people,
exactly. Too. Yeah, that would be awesome. Or your pets. Yeah, where's that little murderous beast? She's laying on the floor over there.
Mine's right beside here, my babies.
I know. I was hoping she'd come over here. Maybe if I put a glass of water down somewhere, she'll try to put her paw in it, but she does.
You know, I just saw a video yesterday just on Facebook, just one of those viral videos of just little clips of this cat doing the wake up noise they do.
Yeah.
I can't do it, but you know, whatever they do.
It's almost like a chirp. Yeah.
My cat does it all the time. When I touch her, when I talk to her, when she sees me for the first time, when I get home from work, all the time. So I was thinking about doing the same thing and doing like a 1 minute, just, this is my cat making little hello noises for everybody.
You should totally do it
myself. So I'm going to do it and I'll probably show it to you guys.
This little fur ball. Yeah, hi, everybody.
She is beautiful.
She's a lover. She's a lover. She's actually my daughter's cat. But my daughter's really home. So you know what? Oh, see, look it. They can play. They could have a play date.
Can you tell? Look at how happy.
Fluffy.
I know. I love fluffy cats.
I do too. Except when you get that phantom hair in your eye that you can't dig out. You're like, where is it? I know it's in here somewhere.
Right. Goodbye.
Right. And you're done.
Yeah, she's done. She's pissed off.
Oh. Well.
I woke her ass up. All right, guys. That's a happy face right there. Yes, she looked just thrilled. Okay, so we are gonna get off here. This was great, great fun. I'm glad that Christy was willing to do this. Again, she has gone above and beyond in so many ways, and I appreciate it, Christy.
You are so welcome, Shane.
And thank you, everybody, again, for just being involved in every way that you've been involved. It's been so great. I didn't know it would go this well, and I am so happy that it did.
We had so many names, and it was so awesome. I just, yeah, I had a lot to fold last. I was like, oh my gosh, well, and a lot of people too, they entered more than once, and that's really sweet. Like that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, especially the people that didn't even want that and were just helping. A lot of those people contributed more than once. But there were a good many people. There were 40 entries altogether, and there was a wide variety of people. Hi, buddy.
Right.
My nephew's
a lot
coming
of people
in.
I didn't know who they were because I don't know everybody's like real name versus their channel name. So I was like, gosh, I wonder, just the curiosity part of me was like, who is this?
Right. Okay, you are so welcome. You're so welcome.
It was fun.
It was so fun. All right, so from me, I'm gonna go out and enjoy the day. I hope everybody else has a good day as well. Christy, is there anything you want to say?
I seriously love you guys. Like this has been so fun. And Shane, you're amazing. This whole idea was just wonderful. I mean, how could I not want to be involved in this? I thought it was great. We have to plan the next one for sure.
Yeah, we will definitely be doing this again. Yeah. And I'm sorry to anybody that just saw me drool my coffee while Christy was talking.
Hey, that's keeping it real, man. Don't try to hide that stuff.
I'm so classy. Let's talk about it. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.